Welcome back to the Bell Ringers podcast. We talk all things sports,
Sports betting.
and we sprinkle a little pop culture here and there. My name is Tyler Press.
And I'm Ryan McDonald. Please, as always, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thebellringerspod. Subscribe, like our shorts, like our videos, share them to your friends, comment, all the good stuff. And follow us on social media at BellRingersPod on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and on Spotify as well. Like our things on there. Send them to your friends, comment, tell us what we got wrong, tell us what you think we got right. And then maybe what bets you hit that day that we didn't, especially on Thursday, because we can't seem to hit one.
Can't hit one on Thursday.
We got
We're going to keep doing them. That's our thing.
we got some NFL trade deadline news, NFL Week 9 recap, NFL Week 10 preview, some NBA stuff. We got the World Series recap, and then I think it's about it, unless we got any pop culture. I did watch Weapons this past weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, did you?
No.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Oh, it's on HBO.
I didn't see it yet, no. You know what I watched
It is
recently?
a crazy movie. I was not expecting the ending. It was just ending. I was amazed.
Yeah, I've seen great things about it, so I'm excited for it, but kind of on a corny side. You remember that show I tried to get you to watch, the Has Been Hotel?
Oh yeah,
the Heaven and Hell.
yeah. I still wouldn't mind watching that. I don't know.
Season 2 just dropped, and there are some banger songs on there. I've just
okay.
been literally the songs have just been in my head for the last I think the episodes came out Wednesday. It's doing
all of them, or just one
2 episodes every Wednesday.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll get caught up. I didn't realize it was just one season. I would have made it easier
Yeah,
to deal with.
The songs are bangers. I've literally been obsessed with the music. It's incredible. Yeah, say that. That's my sprinkle of pop culture for you guys. I watch a pretty corny musical cartoon, but it's so good.
And I told him earlier, but I started Task, got half an episode in before my lunch break ended today, so I got to finish that. Seems kind of cool. The Delco accents, yeah, they're pretty accurate, but at the same time, there's still something about them that I'm like, that's just not. It's not quite there.
Well, they got to overdo it to a point, I feel like. Are they overdoing it or are they underdoing it?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay. We shared 3 picks last week. We went 2-1 with our shared picks, and I believe we both missed our separate picks.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought you were talking about the last week's parlay, the Thursday parlay.
No.
Our dog was a hit. I can't remember who the
The
picks were.
Jags under, I think, hit too.
No, the Jags. No, we had the Jags under. It would have hit. They had 9 points going in the second half, and then they scored 31 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's what missed.
Yeah, that one pissed me off the most. Jags, Vegas under 45.5, and they had 9 points going in the second half, and then they scored 17 and 14 each.
Yeah,
in
I
the
haven't
fourth
seen that
quarter,
now.
and I was like, that's not fair. And they went to overtime.
Our
but-
over crushed.
Yeah, the over. I mean, both teams 40 plus points. That was the easiest.
Yeah.
Which I mean, do you see how Chase Brown and Jamar Chase got pretty pissed after the game?
I did.
I mean, some of it's kind of like, Jamar, if you didn't get paid $25 million, maybe they could afford some defensive players.
It's not his job to build a team. It's his job to bust his ass and get paid.
It's a fair point, but, you have some players that, take maybe smaller payments. I do understand.
He's the one of the best wide receivers in the league. He should be paid as such. The way they got to handle it to a point of don't pay T. Higgins like that. Get somebody to complement Chase, not that someone that you don't have to pay that much money to. Obviously, your quarterback's taking a lot of money, but you got to get some guys on defense to help out.
Some people are saying, is their quarterback worth it with how good Joe Flacco is? Is it the system? Is Joe Burrow a system QB?
I don't know if he's.
I don't think so. I mean, obviously he's a very good QB.
But Flacco's put up hella points with the offense.
It doesn't look that great for. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to say Joe Burrow's not a good quarterback, but it doesn't look great when his 42-year-old Joe Flacco or whatever is putting up 400 yards.
Yeah.
We hit the Chicago Cincinnati over. It was Denver plus 1.5 at Houston was our dog that we hit, and then my Chargers minus 9.5 at Tennessee.
Broncos was our dog.
Yes, I said Broncos plus 1.5 at Houston.
You said at Houston, which was the dog that we hit. I thought you were saying Houston was the dog that we hit.
I had Chargers minus 9.5 at Tennessee. That did not hit. That was unfortunate because they were. I mean, they were rushing Justin Herbert a lot. They were getting right in his face, but then they did get the lead up to 10 points, and then Tennessee kicked the field goal at the end. It's a loser field goal.
At least your team won. I had one of the biggest upsets for my favorite, which was just an absolute stomping by the Steelers. I had the Colts at -3, and Daniel Jones. The defense got to him. T.J. Watt finally showed up. In my mind, I'm like, dude, they're gonna run the ball over them. Like their defensive line for having T.J. Watt and what's his other dude's name? Fuck. They have another all-star guy. I can't think of his name right now. But they haven't really done that much this season. The cornerbacks haven't looked great. The Steelers moved Jalen Ramsey to safety. This is the most snaps he's gotten at safety in his entire career, and he was lights out. The T.J. Watt showed up and was playing well. Like the whole defense kind of came together and shut down one of the highest scoring offenses in the league.
Especially because like the Indian,
6 turnovers and they only won by 7 points. It's crazy.
Indy's offensive line has been incredible this season, and then it looked like they just couldn't stop anyone. There was just an open gate.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Wheel had Pittsburgh +3, so it won that. It went 3-1. It only lost its favorite of Jacksonville -3 at Las Vegas. Hit its dog, like I said, Pittsburgh +3. Over was Atlanta, New England over 44.5. That hit, and its under was Denver at Houston under 39.5.
I'm pissed too because it was Halloween night, which was Friday night, and I was talking to this dude Shane. I'm like, yo, like here are my picks. Like, what do you think about them? And he liked everything. He goes, I don't know, man. I'm really feeling the Steelers in that one. I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Like, are you dumb, dude? Like, how can you be feeling the Steelers against this Colts team? I was like, it's only. He's like, dude, this is one of those Tomlin games where it keeps his job because he wins a game like this. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, there's such a better team. It doesn't make any sense. And then I'm like, dude, just because you said that, I'm gonna bet the house on the Colts. And like, I'm texting him, and I'm like, as I'm watching the game, I'm like thinking, like, damn, like. They're still going to turn back. I shouldn't mess him yet. And like, the game's getting worse and worse. And I eventually, like, about to DM him, and then a DM from him pops up with the 2 eyes emoji. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, goddamn, he was so right. And I'm so dumb. I'm so bad at this. I'm retiring.
Leading into the trade deadline, the Colts did upgrade their defense, getting cornerback Sauce Gardner from the Jets.
That's awesome. For 2 first-round picks?
And Adonai Mitchell, wide receiver.
Yeah, okay. I like it. I like the move. I think the Colts are really pushing for this is the year, which I like.
They're they're going all in on Daniel Jones. I mean, Shane Steichen has saved his job.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it just was kind of funny at the beginning of the season where, like, he's using the veteran quarterback Daniel Jones to try and save his job what he can, and then they're doing incredible.
Yeah, they're playing amazing.
Other big moves, Eagles traded the 3rd-round pick for edge rusher Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good little sneaky move from Howie. We were looking at apparently Myles Garrett, and I had an inside source that said he did the physical for Myles Garrett, but apparently the Browns, I guess, couldn't agree to terms, and then the Eagles were like doing other deals on the side for Jalen Phillips, and by that time they're like, we're just going to do this guaranteed deal instead of trying to send 3 first-round picks for Myles Garrett.
Yeah. Which
I kind of prefer this deal. Myles Garrett's a great name, but sending 3 first-round picks as opposed to 1 third-round when we have like 4 third-round picks.
Yeah.
I'd much prefer that.
And I was going to say, I think you might have brought this up earlier or last week when we talked about this, but like for other teams, I'm like, yeah, he's worth 3 first-round picks. It makes sense. We just do so good with our draft recently that like you can't write it off as a smart move.
Would you rather Myles Garrett or Jahad Campbell, Quinyon Mitchell, and Jalen Carter? Like, I'd rather have those 3 on their contracts than Myles Garrett on like $90 million.
Yeah, that's right. It's true.
Cowboys get middle linebacker Logan Wilson from the worst defense in the league, so you get worst defense in the league to the 2nd worst defense in the league for a 7th-round pick. So funny. They did get Quinnen Williams from the Jets, so they did get a good defensive tackle for I forget what they sent for him.
Eagles also got Carter and Jair.
Jair Alexander for we sent a 6th round for Jair and a 7th back, which is I like that a lot. I mean, it's just he's been a little injury hurt he just injured the past couple of years, but it's just solid veteran depth at the position.
I like the veteranness of it. I don't think he's going to do much for us. From what I heard here, he was a healthy scratch for the Ravens. Like he wasn't injured. They just weren't playing him. So I don't know if he's just the age has got to him. Maybe Vic can get something out of him. He's a stud. DC.
But also with Jalen Phillips, Vic was obviously in Miami a couple years ago when Jalen Phillips had a great season. So I kind of like the reunion of them. I think Jalen Phillips said that too when he was getting interviewed after he landed from the flight. He did give a good go Birds at the end. He's like, I couldn't have asked for. He's like, I wouldn't have wanted to go to any other team other than this.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, it makes sense. We coming off a Super Bowl, good defense.
Coming off Super Bowl, number 1 in the NFC. Why would you?
But just saying all the good things. You just let's see the other big one. Jacoby Myers goes to Jacksonville.
Rashid Shaheed goes to Seattle.
Yep, but those are the biggest ones. I did just like how. On Monday Night Football, Jerry Jones is like, yeah, I got a deal in place. We're getting a trade for defensive help, and then the first one goes Logan Wilson. And everyone's like, that was the big trade you had in mind? But then they get Quinnen Williams, so kind of makes up for it. Had some devastating injuries this week, though.
Oh, yeah, we did. Off the top of my head, obviously, Jane Daniels was disgusting.
Gross.
And, like, it was just... It looks so bad. I mean, it wasn't his throwing arm, so it was his left arm, which is good and can be healed. It was just a dislocated elbow, which like that, but it definitely was some torn ligaments, and that was like such a gruesome looking. Like put his hand down to catch himself from going down when he's getting tackled, and like the elbow just completely bends the opposite direction.
Just dislocation though. I mean, pretty sure it's his non-throwing hand, right?
It is his left arm. Yeah,
I thought. I mean, it is kind of stinks. I mean, just giving Commanders fans some deja vu. RG3 also got injured when he was playing the Seattle Seahawks.
Oof.
There's a lot of other things that kind of aligned with that, but this is nowhere near the same severity.
No, and it's also it's really looks bad on Dan Quinn too.
Yeah, because he shouldn't have been in the game at that.
They're
point.
down drastically at that point. It was in the fourth quarter, and he's rushing the ball. Like, dude, like he's your star quarterback. No one else on your team is healthy. This is the future of your team. Why the hell are you like doing an option when you're down by that much?
Yeah.
Like, pull him out of the game. Like, he just got back from an injury. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, they're
I think he even said today that he's like, I shouldn't have put him in on that drive. It's like, yeah, you think?
Probably shouldn't have.
I forgot one funny tweet from Logan Wilson. He goes, went to sleep 3-6, woke up 3-5-1.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, great. Which
That's
is also
great.
part of the thing. I saw a bunch of people hating on the Cowboys. Like, oh, you're going all in when you're 3-5-1. Maybe not the best time to give up draft picks. But at the same time, I mean, they're getting like Quinton Williams is a good young player. They're going to be able to use him for a while. But it is kind of like you might need to kind of use those picks here soon.
Well, I mean, touch on the fact that this was a a bye week win for the Eagles because pretty much all the contenders in the NFC lost.
Yeah.
Packers got upset by the Panthers. Dallas lost again. The Commanders lost.
The Lions get upset by the Vikings.
Lions were upset by the Vikings, yeah. And well, the NFC East is pretty much in our grasp right now. Like I'm looking at, I think we're what? Are we 6-3?
6-2.
6-2, and then you have the 3-5-1 Cowboys, and I think the 3-6 Commanders.
Yeah, I mean the Giants now without Scatterbo and Neighbors, not really worried about them.
No, not worried about them.
Bills beat the Chiefs again in the regular season.
Yeah.
Will they be able to do it in the playoffs again? Or at all? I mean, it's not guaranteed that they match up, but it's still. I mean, it's good for them that they're kind of bolstering their lead in terms of trying to get that number 1 seed in the AFC.
Playoff ends today, right? Chiefs aren't even in the playoffs. Jags have the spot.
Also, crazy. I mean, my Carolina Panthers same record as the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, the Panthers is something else.
Oh, which the podcast that ended Meow Mix, they were planning on coming back, and apparently a bunch of Panthers players were like, "It's just we'll just wait on that."
Well, I think they're 4-0 since they went out.
Well, they're 4-1, so I think they're like, "Hey, maybe let's just cool it down a little bit." And they're like, "Okay." Everyone said it's like, "Yeah, you can't come back now." So because then if you lose, everyone's gonna blame you, and you're gonna hate yourself even more.
You'll never be able to podcast ever again.
At least like let the season run out, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Unless if you win the Super Bowl, you have to. You just cancel.
I was gonna say like. If they end up doing good, you still can't come back.
You could because the season would end on a loss at that point, so it would be like, all right, it's fine unless you win the Super Bowl. Then you're like, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that the Bengals Bears game was incredible though.
Yeah, Roma Dunze, no catches.
It's insane for them having 48 points.
Yeah, and now his father's on Twitter being like, "Get my son out of here." It's like, dude, you need to calm down.
How?
You
guys, literally everyone else on the team has got numbers except for your guy.
And it's also like you guys are playing well. And Roma Dunze is having a good season. It was just one bad game, and you're like, he needs to go somewhere where he can get targets. It's like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
Like certain people, like your family members and like your just family members probably shouldn't be on Twitter talking that much if you're like an NFL, NBA player. It's like
it's never good. It really never helps. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, that's rushing. Yeah, what's it called? DeAndre Swift goes out, and their other running back, Kyle Monangai, goes for 26 rushes for 176 yards.
Yeah, I wish I could have gotten him in fantasy, but someone picked him up in September.
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
Loveland had a great game. DJ Moore put up 72. Zacchaeus put up 58. I can't believe
Loveland had a good game.
That's what I said. Loveland had 118. 2 touchdowns. With the walk-off touchdown, really, which is incredible. Well, also just terrible defense. But Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, it's a gross game.
It's going to be fun to watch, guys. Raiders versus... I lost NFL.
Denver Broncos. Broncos minus 9.5. Over under 42.5.
All right, so I do like Brock Bowers coming back. He's the only thing on their offense. They also just got rid of Jacoby Myers too, I believe.
Yep, that's what I mean. Yeah, so they have no pass catchers but Brock Bowers. I mean, I don't. Denver has a good defense, obviously. I don't hate maybe like a touchdown by Genty, or I don't know what his yards are at. If their yards are low enough, I wouldn't be opposed to taking it.
Brock Bowers yards. Oh shit, over under.
Oh, Genty's is 56.5. That's actually
Rushing yards?
extremely yeah.
Bowers receiving is 64.5. Kind of like both of them.
We're just picking stats, we're just picking things for the team that we know is going to lose, but it's
Yeah, I know.
sometimes. I mean, picking the winning team hasn't worked, so
That's kind of what I'm thinking, dude. honestly.
you just
Like,
got to change it up
we've literally
somehow.
only picked we pick the team that's going to win, and then they don't get stats. I don't hate it. I don't want to do all Raiders though. Do we do Bowers? I'm down with Genty rushing if his numbers are low too.
Yeah, it's 56.5. It's
All right, so
I think-
Bowers is over 64.5. Genty's over 56.5. Okay,
certainly just super.
and
low.
then do we do Bo Nix like 2 passing touchdowns?
I'm down.
10 to win 56. Get a 30% boost on Thursday Night Football. All right, let's go. Love that. I don't hate this one at all. I feel we got to get something right. All right. Recapping our Thursday night parlay, we have the Raiders versus the Denver Broncos. We have Brock Bowers over 64.5 receiving yards. Ashton Genty over his 56.5 rushing yards. And
That all combines for.
no.
Oh.
And Bo Nix over 2 passing touchdowns.
I thought you already finished. That's my bad.
Okay, you can do the combined.
That combines for plus 460 odds on DraftKings with a 30% profit boost. You get the plus 598. So I think mine's limiting me to $5 to put on it. So 5 to win 35 about.
I got 10 to win 69.5. 69.80. So, yeah, if you can get the 30% profit boost, do it. We're going to hit one, boys. I'm going to keep... Actually, no, it's just, we're never going to hit one. It's never going to happen. Don't take this bet. It's not going to win, okay? Don't do it. No
Yeah.
one take this bet with us. You guys are the ones that are jinxing
It's not
us.
going to hit until we get to like the Super Bowl and we just put like way more money on it and way bigger odds, and then we're just going to hit and get a bunch of money.
Are we playing too safe, and that's why the Lord's not blessing us?
Could be.
Should we be spending more money on gambling?
I'm gonna go with no on that one. I'm more odds might be the trick.
Yeah.
we just need to get super long odds. Be like, well, they're, a little stupid, but we'll just give them a little bone.
Give it a little boom. That deserves 10 booms. Moving on to...
Oh, wait, you want to talk about the? Well, I mean, I think the Broncos are gonna cover that 9.5. I think it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'd be happy with the Broncos. Sorry, I forgot the we should talk about the game at least. Broncos are going to cover 9.5, and... I don't know.
Maybe Raiders rookie Jack Besh can get some work now that Jacoby Myers is gone.
Maybe. Do you like the over 42.5?
I don't know because like the Raiders are gonna score 0 points.
Well,
Other than-
we need the offense to move.
Well, they'll move.
Yeah. Okay.
Just Geno Smith's gonna throw like 4 picks in the end zone.
Yeah.
They'll score some, but I mean like they'll get like 14. They'll get like 2 touchdowns.
The Raiders will?
Yeah.
All right, well, it's 14 out of the 42. You think the Broncos can score another?
I guess they can get 29, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the over's not too bad.
All right, go over. All right, now, starting the Sunday slate, we are in Berlin.
I think so, yeah.
Berlin,
Knock that wall down.
Atlanta Falcons at Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis city in Berlin. The Colts are 6.5-point favorites, and the total is 48.5.
Is Indianapolis Berlin? Is that East or West Berlin?
I believe it's North Berlin, Ryan. That is the AFC North. This is nuts. But yeah, so I don't flipping know because I don't know what the Colts are. Like
I don't know what the Falcons are either.
the Falcons, I am done with. But do we overreact about the Colts, or do you think that's a
No,
a-
I mean,
a
with them
wipe
getting
this
Sauce
week?
Gardner, I mean, it's a
Yeah, but
huge
he-
addition.
Does he play in this game?
I gotta imagine he will, yeah.
Yeah, I almost took the Colts. Actually, I gotta figure out what the fuck I took because I don't even remember anymore.
So, I mean, I think I'd still like the Colts by a touchdown. I think that's fine.
Okay.
The over, I think I might lean the under because, one, they're traveling all the way to Berlin.
Okay.
I don't know. I also like this, as we're recording this on Tuesday, the 4th. So we don't fully know injuries and we don't know when each team is deciding to go over to Berlin because I feel like sometimes that factors. When you go over there late, some of the guys might just be super, out of sync with the time.
Didn't happen to the Rams.
Yeah, I mean,
Rams showed up, I think, on Saturday.
yeah, some
and
people. I mean,
absolutely cooked.
some people are built different.
Yeah, that's true, right? How are they built? I like
Different.
the Colts. No, how different, Ryan? Tell me how different. That was good. How are they built? Different.
Next up, I got the Buffalo Bills going to Miami to play the Dolphins. The Bills are 9.5-point favorites, and the over/under is 49.5. If you all remember this game earlier in the season, it was like tied 21-21 late in the game. I think this time the Bills are going to come out. Actually, I don't know because it's kind of a letdown spot. You know, they just
cooked the Chiefs.
They just beat the Chiefs. It's a game they definitely had like circled on their calendar for a while.
Mm-hmm. In Miami.
Yeah. I might like the Dolphins. Here
I think
cover.
I think I like the Dolphins to cover 10 points too.
I don't hate the over though.
No, I don't hate the over either. I think the over was pretty solid. All right, you don't have a pick in that game though.
No,
I do have a pick in this one. Baltimore Ravens at Minnesota Vikings. Ravens are favored by 3.5. Total is 48.5. Let me hear your opinions on these picks, and then I will tell you my pick.
Kind of like the Ravens here. I mean, kind of once again, the Vikings just had a game against Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, J.J. McCarthy didn't look bad, but didn't look great again.
I think he looked pretty. He at least was targeting Justin Jefferson there.
Same exact stat line as he had in his other win, which is kind of funny.
That is crazy, yeah.
But, I mean, I think the Vikings are still a good team. The Ravens, I think, are now looking
more like the Ravens.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is dangerous. So you like the Ravens -3 about the total?
I still think the Ravens defense isn't good enough. I'll go over.
That's what I have is the over of 48.5 on this game. I think the Ravens are back into fruition. I think the Ravens offense is looking good again. They're using Derrick Henry properly. Mark Andrews is going off. Lamar just is moving the offense much more now, and Justin made the offense look so much better than Carson Wentz ever did.
Yeah.
Just JJ, yeah, not Justin.
It might be Justin.
It could be, or John, Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
What if it's Anthony?
Janthony?
Jamichael?
Jamichael. Yeah, so I like the over on this game for Jamichael and Lamar.
Javarison, Lamarison, Javar. All right, next up I got the New England Patriots going to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are -2.5-point favorites, over under 48.5. I mean, the Patriots are, they're rolling right now, but they're coming into probably one of their toughest games recently against the Buccaneers. So, I mean, as good as the Patriots have looked, I kind of still feel like the Buccaneers, I think they're coming off a bye as well, so they got some needed rest. I think Bucky Irving might be back from as well this week. I like the Buccaneers -2.5. Granted, if Bucky Irving is out, that kind of changes some of my opinion.
See, I like the Patriots here +2.5. I really do. I like him enough to have him as a pick.
I was going to say,
Yep, my dog is a Patriots +2.5 here. I think a lot of people have been saying that the Patriots have yet to beat a good team, like you just did. So I'm kind of.
I didn't say that specifically.
You said this is going to be the hardest thing that they face in a long time,
which is a true statement.
It's a fact, but I think a lot of people are diminishing the Patriots for what they've done because saying, well, let's see them against a good team. Well, I think they're going to come out and beat, maybe even beat, but I think they shouldn't be the dog in this matchup. The Bucs aren't completely healthy. Yeah, I like the Patriots. They're rolling right now. Cardi B's in the box. Stephon Diggs gets touchdowns.
And then he gets hurt.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have the Patriots here +2.5, and as far as the total goes, I'm not 100% on.
I'll probably go over. I mean, the Patriots both teams have been able to score points when they need to. Like I said, if Bucky Irving's back, that helps out the offense a ton for the Buccaneers.
Yeah. I'd love to see Buka get back moving too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
All right, so wait, did you just do that one?
Yeah, I did. So
I got New Orleans Saints at Carolina Panthers. Panthers are 5.5-point favorites after just upsetting the Green Bay Packers. Total is 39.5. Yep. Not touching this game, right? Are you?
I'm taking my Panthers -5.5.
There he is, back in business.
Gotta take my Panthers. Tyler Shuck, don't care. He didn't look bad. He didn't look good though.
See, my problem here is the last time the Panthers pulled off a big win, the next week they did not do anything for me.
This is a different Panthers.
Is it a different Panthers? Dowdle is the forerunner.
He's gonna slam it down their throats.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it, brother. I like 5.5 points for the Panthers. Just feels a little crazy to me.
It does, but I didn't. There's a lot of other favorites I did not like.
Saints just lost one of their wide receivers too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little surprised they didn't move Kamara too and just get rid of more of their team.
No, but I do agree. They lost wires. The Saints are losing weapons, and they're just not good. They don't. I don't even know if Shucks, an upgrade from Radler.
I don't. I think it's kind of just,
Stalemate of
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, it's a plateau.
No good, all bad.
It is a low total though, which kind of makes me want to go the over, just because of how low it is.
Yeah, but
And it's like sometimes these battle of mid ends up being like 25-25.
there's other than it's like Tet and Dowdle are the only two weapons on this entire game.
Well, Olave is a good weapon.
Olave is a good weapon, but like he doesn't have anyone, like who's throwing it to him. Is Olave?
Well, he didn't play good this week, but I'm hoping with Shaheed, because Shaheed had a good game, and I'm hoping with now him gone, Olave can get targets.
Okay.
Help me out in fantasy. Be a pleasant surprise.
All right, I believe in you.
All right, next up I got the New York Football Giants going to Chicago to play the Bears. Bears are minus 3.5 point favorites. Over under 47.5. I did almost take the Bears 3.5 here as my pick.
Yeah.
So I still like them, but I just don't trust the Bears enough to do that. I need to have a full season of Ben Johnson coaching and winning games for me to want to go with the Bears.
I have a questionable pick here.
You going with the under?
I'm going with the under. I know the Bears defense has not been playing great, but they just got smoked by the Bengals offense,
Yeah,
which
that's
is an electric offense, compared to the Giants without Scadaboo and Malik Neighbors. Yeah. And I think the Giants' D-line can get to Caleb and disrupt him up enough.
I don't hate that.
So, 47.5, it's a high total for an offense that has a team that has no real, like Giants, not a great offense and a pretty solid defense. So,
yeah,
that combination in a high total game, I feel like could win me at. We'll see.
All right.
But I think I would agree. I like the Bears minus 3.5 in that as well.
Yeah, it's just like the Giants look like a shell of themselves.
They shit on themselves?
No, a shell of themselves,
Oh, okay.
and they're themselves with a shell did not look that good to begin with.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I guess they did beat us, so I can't. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
That was with Scadaboo though for a little while.
Yeah, Scadabro.
And without Quinion. No, that was with Scadaboo the whole game.
Yeah.
And no Quinion or Carter. So that game doesn't count. Jaguars at Houston Texans. Texans are 1.5 point favorites. Total is 37.5. Now, needs to be said because I wanted to take this game so badly.
Yep, we both did.
We don't know the health situation right now of C.J. Stroud, which
he's
clearly in that last game is detrimental to this Texans offense because Davis Mills was not moving the ball whatsoever. Yeah. So
he's in concussion protocol, and there's no way for him to be out of it by this time on Tuesday. So you won't really find out for sure until at least Thursday, Friday. So we're not going to take the risk.
Yeah, come game time, if it's Davis Mills, I would advise to take the Jaguars. I mean, if the spread's currently 1.5 because I think it's up in the air. Do you think they would shift to the Jags being favorites?
Oh yeah, and I think if Stroud's announces healthy, I think the spread's going to move even more in their favor. So I think taking minus 1.5 here now for the Texans isn't a bad idea.
But you're fucked if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I think the Jags at least because Stroud isn't incredible. We've been playing that great, so I'd be almost more comfortable taking the Jags right now with the chance that he doesn't play. Because if he doesn't play, I'm almost confident it's a surefire win. If he does play, I think there's still
at the same time the Jags. I mean, they're missing Hunter, and I know they just got Myers, but they're missing Hunter and probably Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even know BT got hurt.
Yeah,
that's brutal. That's brutal. That's a shit game. Don't bet on it. Never mind. Just don't touch it.
All right. Well, we got another shit game back to back. Cleveland Browns minus 2.5 point favorites as they go to New York to play the Jets. Over under 37.5. I'm going to take the under because I don't think. I mean, I know the Jets did just shed their defense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think the Browns' offense is good enough to score on
I was
that much.
Very close to taking the Browns here minus 2.5 because of the loss of.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that.
It's just their offense is just so it's empty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
Judkins.
Judkins might be back this week, I think, but I'm not positive, so I don't trust it enough.
I mean, I ended up dropping Judy on all my teams because he literally has not done a single thing this entire.
Which also upsets you because like if you had him, you like Joe Flacco was starting and he wasn't doing anything at the beginning of the season, and then Joe Flacco goes to Cincinnati and just starts lighting it up. It's like why couldn't you done anything here?
I mean, because they drop the ball. They're off like Judy and Njoku are solid weapons, and they have been dropping everything. Like I can't even be mad at Flacco. I watched the games, being like, "What's going on with the Browns guys I have?" Because Njoku's a solid tight end, what I thought, and I would watch them target them, and it's going through their hands on big plays.
Yeah, I think the first game Flacco had two interceptions that were both not his fault.
Yeah, it's dude. Like, no wonder he stopped throwing.
Yeah, but I'm taking that under. And
Okay. I like the
also,
under.
I
Low,
think
low.
I think I lost my under this week because I wasn't able to pick the Browns. I think that was a big part
Yeah,
of
that
big
could've been
factor
it.
of it. Wasn't really fair.
Next up, I got Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are 6.5 point favorites, and the total is 45.5. I was
Jacoby Brissett named starter. They've
Yeah.
officially named him as their starter. I mean,
I was
Kyler,
so close. I was
Kyler Murray just gets more time now to go to play Call of Duty Battlefield.
Yeah, he's happy. He's fine. I had the Seahawks in my docket for my bet slip here, and I changed it because of the next game. But I do like the Seahawks minus 6.5 here. I think the Seahawks are
Yeah.
proven to be absolute weapons. I don't know if they're going to have Rashid Shaheed back like in the mix yet, but think offense
I
can
think
be
they
tight.
I feel like we've seen most teams will get the guy involved right away.
Yeah, I mean that's it. They just gain another weapon, so I like the Seahawks here.
I mean, the Cardinals. I mean, Marvin Harrison. It was kind of funny. Yeah, I think he had 5 catches, and it made like they had a graphic that said like, oh, like one shy away from his career high. His career high being 6 is abysmal. Like that.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Just as like I mean, I know he dropped some balls in this, the first year and stuff like that. But you gotta like when you get spend a 4th overall pick on a guy, you kind of need to just force feed him the ball at times.
No, I agree.
Like if you're winning, it's one thing, but when you're not winning, you maybe should throw him the ball.
Yeah,
more.
they're not benching starters that much. The
Yeah.
Cardinals.
But yeah, I mean, I like the Seahawks here. Wouldn't hate the over, but at the same time, the Cardinals' defense hasn't been too bad this year. But I think the Seahawks' offense is good enough where they're going to put up points on them.
Yeah, but the Cardinals defense just shut down the Dallas offense.
That's a fair point.
I don't understand. Like, I literally watched that game. Like, when was the Cardinals defense good? Like, they literally stopped them in the red zone. Like, they turned everyone down to the red zone like 3 times.
Oh yeah, I think they did just get back. I think their first overall or their first round pick this year, who's a defensive player. I think he was hurt and he came back this week. So
they
that
were
definitely
they
helped
were
him.
locked down, dude. I was so mad. So yeah, I'm a little weary about the total there. I
Yeah,
might
he
even
might be.
lean under.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
All right, give me this one.
I got the Detroit Lions minus 9.5 point favorites as to go to Washington to play the Commanders over under 49.5.
Can I tell you something? Full honesty, the line just went up an entire point since we started the podcast and since I placed the bet.
Really?
I got Lions minus 8.5. I placed it at the beginning of the podcast.
I'll check the ticker to make sure you're correct. Otherwise, you're getting a 9.5, boy.
Wait, yeah, that's fine. I promise you, if you pulled it from DraftKings when we started recording,
I believe you. I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, Houston. I think we're 2 away.
Jax, Houston, we have Cleveland,
Yeah.
Arizona, and Lions.
8.5. You're right. All right, you get it.
Let's go.
Good tip.
Let's go. So yeah, I am taking the Lions minus 8.5 in that one against the Commanders, who pretty much have nobody at this point.
Yeah, I mean Terry McLaurin's every week he's always going to play and then he just decides not to play.
I don't get even why you bring anybody back at this point. I think that this
No, you
season-
can't. I mean Bill Krosky-Merritt's been he had one good game to start the season. He's gonna. I mean, it's been a 3-headed horse, but it's just they can't really do much on the running game.
Mm-mm.
Their defense is just a wide open gate.
Yeah,
They're not stopping anyone. I don't hate it, especially the Lions coming off a loss. They're
they're coming in
Yeah.
hot. Yeah, I love this pick. I literally had Seattle clicked, and I'm like, oh, Lions against the Commanders this week. I'm like, they're gonna torch them.
And then this is an over/under pick where you're just like, can the Lions score almost all of it themselves? Which they
It's
can.
50 points though. Like that is a tough one.
I think they can do it, but will they want to run the score up that much? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but I literally don't think the Commanders can score any points.
I think
game.
this is one where you just kind of go with what you said, just take the Lions with the points.
Yeah. All right. Next, I got Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco 49ers. Rams are 3.5 point favorites. Total is 49.5.
Niners once again. I mean, Brock Purdy's been out for 5 weeks, and they didn't put him in the IR. It's getting me frustrated because it's like, if
When
you
will this
thought
guy
this
come
was
back?
going to be this long, why didn't you put him in the IR?
Yeah. Well, the turf toe injury too. Like, just put him. Like everybody's been put on IR for a turf toe.
And it's like at first they're like, oh, he could play right away. It's like you clearly should have realized right away he couldn't have played the next week if it's been this bad.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been frustrating. I mean, Brandon Ayuk, I don't think is going to play yet. Pearsall, I don't think he's
dude.
been back yet.
Holy shit! Did that piss me? I drafted him on so many teams late, being like, he's gonna come in
Yep.
week 6, which they said he was week 6. He's gonna come in week 6 and flipped all of my teams around. and he's still not coming in. He's still like not. They said that he hasn't even been in the practice window yet.
Yeah, I did see one crazy stat. McCaffrey's like in like the top 10 for rushing yards. Take a wild guess what his longest rushes of the season.
Wow, 15.
16.
16
The fact that like you're like one of the best rushers and like you have a lot of rushing yards. Your longest is 16 yards.
He's leading the league by 30 in attempts. Then
it's just ridiculous.
He has to be crushing everybody in rushing attempts. But yeah,
he's also one of the top like 10 wide receivers too.
Yeah,
because he's the only person healthy on the team.
The Rams' offense is flowing really well. I kind of like the Rams here.
Yeah, Puka's back now. I'd go Rams.
Yeah, I think they said he would have came back in the game had it not been a blowout. So I'd lean Rams here. And I don't know.
I mean, the Niners just lost another defensive player, I think, this past week to injury.
Yeah.
Which I saw one kind of funny tweet. It's like the Niners are just like sacrificing one player a week to keep McCaffrey's ACL intact.
Yeah, they're dealing with the witch doctors. Like, just
throw someone on a table.
I'll give you 2 knees a week just to keep him completely healthy.
Maybe they need that weird table that Stafford had in the preseason. They just need that weird red light table that he was using.
Could be. All right, you got this next one?
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. Chargers minus 3-point favorites. Over under 45.5. I believe the Chargers also did trade for Trevor Penning, offensive lineman from the Saints, this week as well.
Joe Alt went out again.
Yeah, because with him leaving for the season, I forgot to mention that injury. Yeah, that's a tough one. But they tried to trade from some help. This is one where before last week I would look at this big out Chargers all the way, but then after the Steelers made their defense look good again.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chargers obviously not playing as well as I thought they would against Tennessee. Kind of makes me a little confused.
A little Confucius?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised the Steelers are +3 after that matchup, too. The Chargers, like I said, without Joe Alt, the Chargers have been visibly so much worse.
Yes.
So it's in L.A., but yeah, I'm surprised. I think the Steelers really made a statement, but I don't know.
Kind of want to go with the Steelers just because
I'd be leaning Steelers here.
If it was 2.5, it's obviously I know it's a small change, but you getting I guess
not losing by a field goal win makes a big difference.
Yeah, I mean I guess granted if you took -3 and they won by a field goal, it'd be a push either way.
But that's still that's fine. Do you have all your picks in yet?
No, I do not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a quick. I have 2 left, and there's 1 game left.
No shit. Do you have the Eagles +2.5 in the over?
Yeah, yes, I do.
All right. So
I was waiting for you to realize.
Go down to Monday night. Eagles at Green Bay Packers. Packers are 2.5-point favorites, and the total is 44.5. Yeah. You know what's funny is I wasn't even thinking about your picks yet, but I was looking. I'm like, I remember hearing this spread earlier today, being like, I'm gonna fucking hammer the Eagles +2.5. Like, who the fuck do they think they are, making us the dogs? And then look at you.
Yeah,
look at you.
Finally, betting on the Eagles for the first time this season for these picks. Gotta sometimes when you have it, you just gotta double up. Be like, it's time. I feel like all the games we play against the Packers are pretty high scoring games on both sides.
Yeah.
There's not really much about it. I mean, I know the Packers didn't score that much last week against the Panthers, but I feel like when these teams when you have good teams go head to head, sometimes you just get more high scoring games. And
Eagles coming off a bye too.
Yeah. Well, that's why the spread to me. I get both teams have about a similar record, so I guess the spread maybe shouldn't. I don't know. I still think we should be favored in every game.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if Jalen Carter and Quentin Mitchell are on the field, we have no reason to not be a favorite because we've beaten every good team when they're healthy. We had 2 fluke losses when they weren't on the field. Yeah. That shouldn't be a description of our team.
And I mean, Zaquan went out last week or 2 weeks ago, but I think that also was probably one that if we needed to come back in, you probably would have.
Yeah, I think AJ's due to come back too, right?
Yeah, when he's done pouting.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, spoiler alert, he didn't get traded, just like we thought he wasn't going to get traded.
Yeah. All right, wheel time?
Yep. Favorite. It's got Cleveland -2.5.
Oh. I remember I liked that one, but against the Jets, right?
Yeah. And then it's
Wheels
got Washington plus.
Ugh, hate that.
Plus 8.5.
Yeah, we're giving 8.5. That's terrible pick.
I gotta go back and I gotta change it so I don't get confused later. Game lines. Pardon. Oh, there we go. All right. Over. What are we gonna get? New Orleans at Carolina. Over 39.5. I did say I can't remember what I said for that. I might have said the under. It's got the under for Rams San Fran. I think we both said we kind of like that.
Rams San Fran was 49.5.
Yes, sir. All right. To recap our Week 10 NFL picks, my favorite of the week is the Carolina Panthers minus 5.5 at home against New Orleans Saints. My dog is the Philadelphia Eagles plus 2.5 at Green Bay to play the Packers. My over is Philadelphia at Green Bay over 44.5, and then my under is Cleveland at New York Jets under 37.5.
All right, my favorite's going to be the Detroit Lions minus 8.5 against the Commanders. My dog is going to be the New England Patriots plus 2.5 against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My over is going to be Baltimore Ravens at Minnesota. Total is 48.5. And my under is going to be New York Giants at Chicago under 47.5.
The Wheels picks, it's got the Browns minus 2.5 at New York Jets. It's got the Commanders plus 8.5 at home against the Detroit Lions. It's got the over in New Orleans Saints at Carolina Panthers over 39.5 and the under 49.5 in the Rams at San Fran 49ers.
No shared picks, no opposing picks this week.
Well, the wheel is opposing you.
Oh, it is on the Commanders game. Yeah, you're right. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That's a bad one, too. That's probably the one I'm most confident with.
Yeah, which kind of, scares me for you.
You think?
It's just because sometimes the ones that you're most confident about are the ones that lose and the ones you're least confident about win.
I know, but
So
this isn't a hot team against a fighting team. This is a hot team that's coming off of a loss, hungry, against a team that is pretty much lost everybody.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to lose.
They got no one to play.
Marcus Mariota is a former Heisman winner.
All right, you're right.
Put some respect on them.
Put some respect on Mariota. He was on the QB show.
Oh, I felt so bad when he was on that. Oh, that was so sad. Moving on from the NFL to the MLB, the Dodgers are your back-to-back World Series champions. And that was just, a wild ending for the World Series.
That was an incredible ending.
Yeah. That last play at the plate, we were watching it together here on, what was that, Saturday night? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just, force out at home, bases loaded, and just, you got to take a bigger lead off third there.
Yeah.
He was like a foot away, no one holding him on. And it was a pinch runner, I think. You got to take a bigger lead.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were saying he shouldn't have slid, which I don't really think that would have mattered.
That it is a thing where it's like if it's a forced play, you slide to the only purpose of sliding is to avoid the tag. You are you lose speed and you lose your time to plate by sliding.
Yeah.
If he would have ran through, he would have shaved milliseconds off his time, which that play was pretty damn close.
Also, Step would have done that. Yeah, a little bit of bad base running, I guess. Yoshinobu Yamamoto did win the World Series MVP. He went 17 and 2/3 innings, 3-0, or 3 wins, 0 losses, 1.02 ERA, 15 strikeouts, 2 walks, 0 home runs, and he clinched the Game 7 in relief, which it's great. But some people are forgetting about one Madison Bumgarner and his performance in 2014. I think he had he had 21 innings, 2-0, .43 ERA, 21 strikeouts, and he had a save, 5 innings pitching Game 7 relief.
Okay.
Some people need to put a little more respect on his name.
Put some respect.
It's just some people are forgetting some stellar performances. I wouldn't be bringing that up if Yamamoto had signed with the Phillies.
No,
which one Kike Hernandez thought it was fun to poke fun at teams on the celebration, being like, "Oh, you guys should have signed this guy." It would have been, could have had a nice team. Well, we tried. We offered more money, and he chose to go with the other, Japanese players. Not really fair.
We're back in business. MLB. So the Dodgers won the World Series. No, but yeah, repeat. Dodgers just. Honestly, I thought the way the series was going to play out was the Phillies were going to look sick for being the only team that fought against the Dodgers. Didn't think it would be this close. I don't think either of us really did. Blue Jays put up a hell of a fight. Made it a actual insanely exciting series to watch, which props to them. Took it to 7. Took it to extra innings in 7.
Yeah, which that made it great too. Just watching.
Yeah, you can't ask for better than that. And then on a Saturday, it literally couldn't have gone more perfect.
One of the Blue Jays players, Ernie Clement, does become the first player in MLB history with 30 hits in a single postseason, And it's kind of funny because I saw a quote tweet on this on Twitter where someone said this is, baseball players are the funniest thing ever because this is basically if Tobias Harris led the NBA postseason in points. Because it's just a no-name, not like a no-name player, but not a big-name player.
Yeah.
Just having this crazy stat, and it's like, yeah, what if this just like fourth offensive player on this random team had the record for most points in NBA postseason?
Yeah.
That's forever. Well, until someone breaks it.
Until someone breaks it, but...
Oh, also... Ohtani can speak English perfectly fine. He was making those bets. I don't know if you saw the clip where he was getting interviewed at the end, and then they're like, "Thank you." He goes in perfect English, "Thank you," which I mean, granted, it's
probably the number one word that he has studied the most.
Yeah, but it was no accent whatsoever, just pure like it sounded like he was an native English speaker. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna tell me you said a sentence.
No,
literally the number one word that foreigners study when they come here.
Yeah, but still, just I mean, we've seen him flirting with Cameron Brink. I think the man knows English.
He said, "Thank you." This guy knows fluent English, and he's been placing the bets. That was a funny take, right?
I mean,
it's fucking nuts.
It's just gotta send him out there when you feel him.
All right, NBA.
Yeah,
Sixers did lose their first game to the Celtics, which. Obviously, you don't love to see, but at the same time, we did beat the Celtics this season. So
it's just, I mean, I was very prepared if we won that game to be like the NBA in-season cup matters a lot, and I can't wait to win it. And we lost, and now it's like I don't care about it. It's a fake cup.
Stupid cup doesn't mean anything. Embiid was fined for his DX
50,000
suck it gesture, but his reaction to it was hilarious. Saying that I think he got fined saying it was like a vulgar act,
lewd
gesture, and he said. We should probably be fining all the refs for giving the lewd gestures when they call a blocking foul because it was literally, I think his arms are 2 inches, maybe a little bit more inside, but it's the same exact motion and gesture. So, touche by Joel Embiid.
We also forgot to mention Rico Dowdle penalized for his 2 pumps for a touchdown celebration.
Key and Peele celebration.
And it was kind of like they asked him about it after the game. He's like, yeah, I thought, like, we go over this every week, and I thought 2 pumps was okay. I thought that was the limit. Like, 2 was fine, 3 is bad.
3 pumps is a penalty.
We're getting fined for pumps in both the NBA and NFL.
Yeah.
NFL, you got to write a rule book. You got to set the line at a certain number.
It's kind of crazy because we all know that it's 3 pumps is a penalty, and that was a preemptive foul or flag call that was unnecessary. I don't know if he assumed the 3rd pump was coming afterwards, but it's messed up. You got to give the guy a chance.
Maybe he had replay and you could see a 3rd pump, the little ghost pump.
I mean, he didn't. I know he didn't get close enough to tell for sure.
Yeah. You got to check the booth.
Check the booth for that one. So Embiid with probably the best counter of all time for lewd gesture penalty. You said McCain available against the Bulls tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, love to see that.
The top 2 teams in the East, 5-1 each, as we go and play tonight in about 20 minutes, I think the game starts.
20 minutes, okay. All right, what else we got?
Good. Maxey, came out, I think that Maxey, texted the group before the season, said, I'm going to the gym at 6 a.m. if anyone wants to come and show up. 2 players showed up. It was VJ Edgecombe and I think Watford.
Okay.
But it's cool to see, Edgecombe be like, yeah, I would like to go in there, which makes sense as to why they're so in sync now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, yeah, they probably been playing for hours, just one-on-one and stuff like that. So it was just good to see one of the rookie want to get extra work and be committed.
Yeah.
Because he's been great. I feel like he could get Rookie of the Year, which right now he's at plus 120 odds and Flag is at plus 110, so just barely second place.
That's wild. That is wild. I mean, those are the 2 guys that got voted for Rookie of the Year by the coaches.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah,
all Flag except for one Cooper or VJ.
Yeah, and then the second overall pick in the draft is now out for a couple of weeks with the left calf strain, and it was also I saw on Twitter his dad tweeted something. It was just out of nowhere. I think someone tweeted about a Sixers reporter was like, "Oh, Embiid's going to come out this first game, put up 35, and just shut everyone up." And then Dylan Harper's dad just said, and then missed a month of time. It's like, you didn't need to say that at all. No one was at all talking about your son. I don't know why you felt the need to comment.
Yeah.
And then now your son's missing a month. How's it feel? Not so good.
Dick.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, what an idiot. What an idiot. You don't jinx the NBA. Everyone gets hurt in the NBA.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You kind of preemptively guessed that the Sixers are going to be a team that you can buy into, and I called you a fool for it, but look at them now. Look at them now. They're actually a fun team to watch. Have 2 of the most elite point guard shooting guard combination currently in the NBA, something to. It's a spectacle for sure.
Also, I got to look up a tweet. I forgot to include it, but it was pretty. It was a good joke by NBA Twitter. Why can't I type on my keyboard right now? I swear this new update is. Okay, here it is. We got the Snowtime Lakers, not the Showtime, the Snowtime, because we got 3 white boys. All right, we got or Trace Leches, as other people are saying it. Luka Doncic with 29 points, Austin Reeves with 26, and then Jake LaRavia with 25 points the other night.
Shouts out to the Whites.
Yeah. Exciting whites in LA.
Exciting Whites are in LA. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got for the NBA.
All right. No college football, right?
Not that I care about.
No? Okay. So if
Penn
Rise
State,
team's not doing good, we are not covering college football.
We were stuck close to Ohio State. We were 17-14 going at halftime. Looked good, and then we just got smoked by 24 points. So it's tough.
Tough watch.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things that will keep us running and keep this boat going. So we appreciate you guys. Hope you guys win your bets, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.